Hi, good morning, Mr. Repito. Today is our class of Saturday. We're going to talk about the past tense. As you can see, this is the past tense verbs. But first, we focus in the present tense. Remember the common verbs like play, study. Those verbs, for instance, here, let me show you. Those verbs, mood, visit, play, and study, are verbs in the present tense that belongs to other verbs. Look at that, these verbs. Move, visit, play, and study. So, what happened if we pass those verbs in the past tense? Look at that. You just add E and D. Mood, visit, play, study. So, this is known as regular verbs in the past tense. As you can see, past tense regular verb. So this is a N-O-V-E-D. We explain in English and after that we explain in Spanish, okay? So look at that substitution table that I here in the board. Remember, when you make a sentence, you need the subject plus verb and plus complement. This is the case. Subject, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. You use play in the past tense. You just add E and D. Plays. Well, this time, this expression means the past that was 3 years ago in the past. So, for instance, I played soccer 3 years ago. You played soccer 3 years ago. She played soccer 3 years ago. It played soccer three years ago. For instance, a ball or something that is a thing or animal. We played soccer 3 years ago. You played soccer 3 years ago. Let me show you all the substitution table more clear that you can see. Look at that. Over there are the subject. Here the past tense play with ed because it's in the past. Soccer 3 years ago. So we just explain in Spanish. So, Pepito, estos son los verbos en el pasado. En el pasado, tú tienes que agregar la E y la D, siempre, para que estén en el pasado. Este es el caso de move, visit, play and study. Todos esos están en presente. Todos esos verbos están en presente. Como puedes ver, todos esos verbos están en presente. Pero cuando lo pasas al pasado, solo le agregas ed, como es el caso de acá. Move, M-O-V chica, ed, visit. Lo mismo hasta acá. Acá le agregas ed. Play, le agregas ed, como puedes ver. Acá ed. Study cambia completamente por I, E y D. Cambia completamente. Cambia completamente ahí. Ahora, en el substitution table, que nos ayuda a comprender mejor, podemos observar que es todo relacionado. Todos los verbos los usas y le pones solamente ed. En este caso le agregas ed. Soccer 3 years ago. Puedes ver. Tenemos los subjects, tenemos el verbo y tenemos el complement. Este es el complement. Complement. Vamos a explicarlo más detenidamente. Como podemos ver acá, tenemos el subject, el verbo en el pasado, y tenemos el complemento. Soccer 3 years ago. We start with our definition slowly, okay? I played soccer 3 years ago. The first one. I played soccer 3 years ago. You played soccer 3 years ago. He played soccer 3 years ago. She played soccer 3 years ago. It played soccer 3 years ago. You played soccer 3 years ago and they played soccer 2 years ago. So this is important to know how the verb is gonna be with all the subject. You just not add s with, that is the case in the present. You only add ed and everything is so very grammatically correctly. So my fellow Pepito, now you are going to resolve the exercise that you had in your PPTs, all of that, that are in the link below in the PPTs. Ahora tienes que desarrollar los ejercicios que están en el link. Son 2 ejercicios. ¿Ok? Bueno, hasta acá. Seguimos con la clase. Hi, Mr. Pepito. Look at this formula. Subject plus verb in the past and plus complement. All this sentence belongs to make a sentence in the past tense. Remember, subject plus verb in the past and plus complement. As you can see, the subject, the verb in the past, and the complement. So that's all. Okay, Mr. Pepito, this is the simple past tense regular verbs negative, as you can see. For instance, we have example here in the first one. I didn't play soccer 3 years ago. I didn't play. Didn't. Yo no juego soccer 3 años atrás. Tenemos el otro. I didn't study math yesterday. Yo no estudié matemáticas ayer. She didn't visit France in 1999. Ella no visitó Francia en 1999. Vamos a acercar para que veas más claramente. Simple past tense regular verbs negative. We have example here. The first one is I didn't play soccer 3 years ago. The second one is I didn't study math yesterday. And the third, she didn't visit France in 1999. So as you can see, we had here the substitution table. All the subjects are there. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and didn't play when you start with negative sentence, the verb in negative, and the complement. Como puedes ver, esto significa yo no juego soccer 3 años atrás, y así sucesivamente. You didn't play soccer 3 años atrás, y solamente le agregas didn't y play. El verbo se conserva en su original forma, no tienes que agregarle ed, se conserva en su original forma. ¿Ok? Ahí tienes ese substitution table para que lo puedas ver claramente. ¿Ok? So, Mr. Pepito, hello, look at that. This is the formula for all negative past sentence. Look at that. For instance, first the subject plus didn't plus verb in the base form plus complement. In the part in blue, you had one example. For instance, let me show you. She didn't study math 3 years ago. She didn't study math 3 years ago. She plus didn't plus study plus math 3 years ago. First is the subject. Second the didn't, the parent negative, plus the verb in the base form, plus math 3 years ago, that is the complement. As you can see in the substitution table, subjects plus didn't and the verb in the base form without ed and plus complement. Look at that more clear for you. Okay? Thank you. Estoy grabando. Good afternoon, Mr. Pepito. Hi, how is it going? So, today, our class is simple past tense irregular verbs. Before that, we already reviewed the past regular verbs. Now we review the past irregular verbs. So, for instance, here we have all the verbs in the section in blue. We have all the verbs in present. Forget, begin, break, come, do, and fell. This is the present. But those verbs in the past are different. That's the reason that those verbs are called irregular verbs. For instance, forget in the past, in the past irregular is forgot. Begin is the present, and in the past is began. Break is in the present, and in the past irregular is broke. Come is in the present, and in the past is came. Do is in the present, and in the past is did. Fall is in the present, and in the past is fell. So all of those verbs are irregular verbs, always. So here we have the formula how you may sentence with irregular past tense. For instance, first is the subject, second is the regular past verb, and of course plus the complement. Here in this substitution table, as you can see, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. All of those are with the verb forgot, that is irregular past verb. For instance, I forgot the books at home, you forgot the books at home, he forgot the books at home, she forgot the books at home, it forgot the books at home, it forgot the books at home, we forgot the books at home, you forgot the books at home, and they forgot the books at home. So, it means in Spanish, yo me olvidé los libros a casa, tú olvidaste los libros a casa, él olvidó los libros a casa, y así sucesivamente. Bueno, ahora pasamos a los ejercicios. Tienes 2 ejercicios y tienes que mandármelos por correo. Están en el link de las PPTs. Good luck! Hi, Mr. Pepito. Now, our topic is simple past tense. As you can see in the title, see in the headline, simple past tense irregular verbs in negative. The formula that you make simple past tense irregulars negative is this formula. As you can see, subject plus didn't plus verb in the base form and plus complement. So we have a few examples here. For instance, in the first one, Carlos didn't come home last month. That's incredible. Second, they didn't have party at the university 3 years ago. We didn't break the window last night. So, let me show you the substitution table here that help us allow how to understand this kind of negative sentence with regular verbs. But, as you can see, the verb is in the base form but belongs to irregular verbs in the past. For instance, I didn't forget the books at home. You didn't forget the books at home. He didn't forget the books at home. She didn't forget the books at home. He didn't forget the books at home. We didn't forget the books at home. You didn't forget the books at home. And they didn't forget the books at home. This is how to make negative sentence with the verbs that are regular, but you didn't change the verb because the verb is in the original form. But of course, all verbs in the positive sentence is different. So this is the negative. That's the reason that why this is in the base form. So look at that, Pepito. Okay, that's all for today. Same for take my class today. It was my pleasure to be here. I hope you enjoyed this class. Happy nice day.